it's Maddie. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming back to my third episode of Tips and Tricks Know Before You Go Disney Trips. So let's start with water. Number one is water. So this is an important key. You want to keep yourself hydrated because it's more important to keep yourself healthy than it is to keep yourself comfortable, in my opinion. So water bottles are a great necessity. We like to bring stuff that's easily disposed of. So plastic water bottles are really great. They can be recycled and it's just really easy, and if you forget them, you don't feel too bad. However, if you want to bring in your own water bottle, it's great too. It just puts a lot more responsibility on you. You have to keep more track of it longer and all that stuff. Sorry, I can't talk right now. Anyway, yeah, so water bottles and water are a necessity. If you don't bring a water bottle into the park, you can always buy one at any of the restaurants, and I believe there's water fountains everywhere, so you just gotta look for them. They're mostly by the bathrooms, so that works, yeah. Next, let's do number two. Alright, number two is your phone. So I touched about this in the last episode, talking about what to pack. And I'll put a link of that video down below, but it's good to bring your phone for the My Disney experience, and then if there's any emergencies, you just have it with you, and it's really simple. And talking about phones, number three is a backup battery charger that is portable, and these are really easily kept. They just plug into your computer sometimes, or they're just USB to your phone charger. So it's just really easy. Use those to charge it. And if you've got any basic normal wall plug-ins for your phone chargers, you just unplug that and it should have a USB port there and it just plugs it in. But it's just really easy to bring a backup battery charger because it helps in the long run. And then if you have a dying battery on your phone or a camera or whatever, it's just really easy. Just plug it in and put it in your pocket. It's simple as that, really. Alright, number four is your wallet. So wallets are important. I like to bring small-ish ones. It depends on what size bag you've got. I have this one. I got it from our thrift store for like $2. It was really simply found. It just holds some cards and stuff. And then I have a coin purse that I just stick with it and stick it in the bag. It's really simple, and it works with most bags anywhere you can find them. Again, it depends on what kind of bag you're going to buy for the season that you're going in. So, alright. Next, number five is your raincoat. Now, I'm going to touch up on 4 pieces for rain and watery stuff. One is a raincoat, umbrella, poncho, and trash bag. Reason I say this is because a raincoat, umbrella, poncho, and trash bag, which is 4 of my top 12 things, is basically, those all protect you. So if you want to go on a water ride, you can wear your raincoat or poncho and use a trash bag to cover up all your stuff. When I go on a water ride, I don't like to get wet. I like to enjoy the experience a little more. I know it's kind of like, why go on a water ride? But you know, I like water rides for their enjoyment and not necessarily getting wet. And there are some strict rules that require you to be more dry on certain rides to go on because it's just a courtesy for everyone else going on their ride. So if you go on a water ride, it's important to keep yourself somewhat dry enough that you feel confident. Otherwise, you'd have to wait for a little bit, which is not a terrible thing. I just don't prefer it. That's why I bring ponchos, raincoat, trash bag, and umbrellas. Now, granted, you don't have to bring the trash bag. I do it because it's just put your stuff in there, zip it up together, and it's there. So it's done. It's really easy. So, but yeah, that gets us to number 9. So number 9 is hand sanitizer. Now, I know Disney parks is a very clean place compared to a lot of places that you may go, including gas stations or whatnot. However, there are people who don't wash their hands or whatever, and they touch the same stuff that you would touch. And although you may not think about it, it still gets on your hands. And that's not always the greatest experience when you're going to eat food and it's just too far away from the restroom, or you just don't want to get up. So hand sanitizer, we like to get them on little doohickeys that hook on your backpack. You can just pull around you, hand sanitize your hands or whatever you need to be hand sanitizing, and you just got it done good and everything's good. It helps keep you clean, helps keep everybody else clean, and helps keep everybody not getting sick at the end of the trip, because that would not be fun, especially on a Disney vacation. Okay, number 10 is magic bands. So these are important because not only do you need them for your room key, but they're also your theme park admission, your credit card, and anything else that you set it up to be. Fast Pass is included. So this can be a pretty important thing. So if you lose it or forget it, although it is easily replaced, if you're trying to get someplace fast in the mornings or evenings or whatever, you don't want to lose it. You don't want to forget it. It's just not a good idea. And it's a helpful key of what you're trying to get done. So, magic bands. Must not forget. Number 11. So, number 11 is bring extra pairs of shoes or socks. So if you were to go on a water ride per se, and you didn't want to get your shoes all wet and socks all like sloppy and gross and stuff, just take them off, put your socks in your shoes, put them in the trash bag, and change them out to water shoes. I like to bring flip-flops. It's just easy on, easy off. They dry easy and they just stay that way. And then just switch back into your normal shoes once the ride's over, and once you're out of the way, it's just really easy. So extra pair of shoes are great, and it also helps if your feet are getting tired and need something else to be walking in, because it is a good tip to keep changing your shoes every day, because your feet can wear out a pair of shoes really fast, and that's why it's important to bring good shoes. Number 12, our final one, is snacks. Now, I know you can get the dining plan, and they provide dining plan snack points. Now, these are great ideas also, but they don't always bring like the healthiest things. Like, you may not want to buy the healthiest things. You might want to get a treat every day, like we do almost all the time. So treats are fun to get for those points, but if you want to have a healthy snack and you don't want to use the points and all that good stuff, we bring in healthy snacks like energy bars and stuff like that. It's just really helpful, and it keeps everybody insane, like not insane, but sane. And then it helps everybody else just feel fueled for the day. And if little kids get hungry, it's not always the greatest thing. And if you don't have dining points and you don't want to spend the $5 it is for whatever it is that you're gonna get, just bringing your own snacks is a great option, and it just helps relieve all the stress that the snacks could potentially provide. So yeah, snacks. Thanks guys for joining me. I really appreciate you guys joining in on episode 3. Episode 4, I'm going to have a special guest with me, and I hope you guys come and join me again, and then